to her face. Right into her face. A street fight here in Philly to determine the U.S. Women's Championship, and it has been outrageous.
Oh my God, that was like a blast of air conditioning. I wasn't even close to it. Imagine that burning the skin of Chelsea Green.
When you're in the home of EC Dub, when you're in South Philly, you deliver. Oh, Piper Niven comes in to disrupt it. She was going for the tables, and now she's on top of ours.
The secret Hervis member who got beat up earlier this evening by Tiffany Stratton finally gets a win back, helping out the US champ just when she most needed it.
Street fight rules, consider that, as Chelsea is going on up. Piper Niven is holding her in place.
God, we're going coast to coast!
Whoa! Missile drop kick, garbage can to head, into the cover. Man, oh man! Chelsea from out of nowhere. And now, the inaugural Women's U.S. Champion, willing herself to set up that table.
Well, Chelsea Green is an entertainment goddess, but don't ever question the toughness of this woman. How the hell she's still moving? I have no idea. Oh!
Turns the tables. Eat defeat onto the table.
The legs collapsing. Perhaps that has saved Chelsea Green.
I don't think Michin really cares. This is about damage. This is about destruction. This is a street fight, Philly style, for the title. What in the world? What in the world just happened?
Who the hell is that?
She was about to win the U.S. Championship, and somebody pulled Chelsea Green out. It's Alba Fyre.
What the hell is Alba Fyre doing here?
And now she's attacking Michin. Oh, Canadian Destroyer!
Right on the chairs! Michin is out cold! Alba, what on earth are you doing?
She is teeing up Chelsea Green to win this street fight. Not like this, are you kidding me?
Here is your winner, and still the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green.
And Alba Fyre just saluted here.